Call this park board meeting in July 10th. Is that right? What's that? July 10th, 2023 to order. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the June 20th meeting. Does anybody have any additions or corrections? Okay, hearing none, I need a motion to approve those minutes.
So move.
Second.
Question. I wasn't here. I was.
Probably abstain since you just want to. Just, it'll be bounced to the next agenda. No action.
Okay, so we'll hold this over to the next agenda. My apologies for not being here, by the way. All right, next item on the agenda will be the attorney's report.
All right, first item is a consideration use agreement for St. Francis and Clare cross country. It's a standard agreement for a school that are holding their cross country matches over at Freedom Springs Park or Freedom Park.
This is not the first year, they've done this before. Freedom Park, it's where we're throwing all our big runs, our 5Ks, our cross country requests, all that. We have no issue.
This is on September 23rd, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
that's the reason I asked.
It was
is there-
changed to.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Questions or comments about this? Hearing none, I need a motion to approve the use agreement with St. Francis and Clare for a cross-country event at Freedom Park.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved by Mr. Burton, seconded by Mr. Dietrich. All those in favor, Mr. Dietrich.
Aye.
Mr. Burton.
Aye.
I'm an aye also. Motion carries.
Next is amendment to professional services agreement with Browning Day. They've done a lot of the work over at the by the field house, the Madison project. This is a increase the scope of some services that they've done around there, bringing the total up to. The addition is $11,908. The contract already in existence.
So there's a caveat to that as well. So the specific amount for the field house is going to be around 5,000 for some additional professional services, and then anything above and beyond that kind of number is going to be site orientated. That was the Browning Day contract was used because it was an existing established contract. The city used that contract with Browning Day to help us with site development for the Madison. And then that is going to be presented for the RDC to pick up. So we will get reimbursed.
We knew this was coming though, right? Because we talked about this.
Correct.
Prior to it.
Correct. So, but we are going to get half of that back from the RDC. But right now, it's easier, it's cleaner. We'll take care of the tab for everything, and then we'll be reimbursed from the RDC.
So these additional services are at the field house and the Madison?
Yeah, so the ones that we're actually going to own, this for variances that needed to be submitted for the field house to get built.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, I need a motion to approve the amendment for the professional services agreement with Browning Day.
So move.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Dietrich, second by Mr. Burton. All those in favor, Mr. Dietrich.
Aye.
Mr. Burton.
Aye.
And I also. Motion carries.
All right, next item is the use agreement for the National Night Out. This has been going on in the city for numerous years. I'm not quite sure how long.
Yeah.
It's a yearly event. Good look for the police department and the city.
This is, they always start at the amphitheater.
Boys, the amphitheater.
They still do a walk?
I'm not familiar with the walk.
No? Just curious.
Yeah, I do know we have to block, we usually block off some spaces at the parking lot for them. There's rock climbing walls they set up, and we'll certainly accommodate on that. But like Drew said, it's been a standing event for many years now.
They've done a walk in the past. Why it's been a while.
Yeah, fair enough.
Any questions or comments? Okay, hearing none, I need a motion to approve the use agreement for the National Night Out.
So move.
Second.
Been moved by Mr. Dietrich, second by Mr. Burton. All those in favor, Mr. Burton.
Aye.
Mr. Dietrich.
Aye.
And I also. Motion carries. I think that is everything for the attorney's report. Thank you, sir. Greenwood Parks Foundation report.
There's no report. In your guys' packet, Foundation would like to say that they are currently organizing a purse bingo, November 1st, at the Boots launch. Fundraising mechanism. So, and it'd be a good exposure to the foundation as well. So,
My wife and mother-in-law's been to several of those, and they always come away
Yeah.
better than they left, better than they arrived.
Look forward to seeing them.
A lot of fun.
Controllers report.
So I know Jared sent out the report late last week. You'll see on the operating fund, Fund 204, the first page there, that the first round of property taxes came in, just over $1 million. So that's makes us look extra strong in this account at this point in time. We are 709,000 deposited now that we've got that money in. So we'll see that trickle down again as the months go on, and then we'll hit again in December when the next property tax draw comes in. Next page, food and beverage tax. We're also running a positive in that funds to the tune of about 400,000. So we're really strong in both of those funds. S&R funds, we're pretty strong in that one too. 329,000 deposited. Keeping in mind that now that we're getting into summer, a lot of those programs that paid ahead will now start using some of those funds up. And then finally, your park impact fee fund. We're almost 55,000 positive on that one. We do know that there's going to be some good sized developments coming in as far as different apartment complexes, some big neighborhood complexes. So we should see some additional funds in the next probably year or two that will really build that one up too. But we've got a lot of projects on the horizon as well.
Have any questions for Rick? Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Aquatics report, please, Rick is here. Aquatics report.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, things are going pretty smooth over there. We're into like our third session of some lessons, our second week of that one. So that'll be wrapping up this week, and then our last session will start next week. So we're kind of starting to wind down as we start to get through July. We try to wrap up those lessons by the end of July, because usually when schools start going back in session. But we will continue to go through our privates, our one-on-ones. We still have one-on-ones that are in August, but we kind of schedule those around their availability. So those will kind of work around school hours and things like that. We have family fun night, or well, we already had family fun night last Thursday, and it seems like it went pretty well. From what I hear, I was not there that night. And then our next adult night's on July 21st. So we're kind of gearing up there. We're gearing up for kind of getting kids back to school and getting their availability, so we can kind of plan out what the rest of our students have look like after that. But as far as those numbers go, we did have a lot of weather delays, a lot of weather closures, so that's kind of impacted us a little bit. But other than that, we'll see ahead.
You gonna be okay with staffing once they start going back to college?
Yeah, we got a good plan. So usually at the end, that's when myself, like I'll get up with lifeguards, well, Lucas, and some of our supervisor staff that are out of college or in college currently right now. We also have some kids that will come in after school to kind of help both of those up, both concession missions and lifeguards. So we're all set.
Questions or comments? Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Parks report. Does everybody get a copy?
If you got a copy of my report, if you have any questions, please ask.
I was telling Rob, I just drove around a couple parks this afternoon. West side looked really nice. So compliments.
Looks like a new park.
Yeah, with that, but just the trimming and the cutting that they've been doing out there,
Really,
place really looked nice. That was a good day for it. Great. Anything else for you? Thank you, sir. Trails?
Nothing to report on trails.
Recreation report.
You have a copy of our report. This Sunday, we will be debuting a indoor lacrosse league for the next 7 Sundays. Have 4 teams playing. Perry Meridian, Roncalli, a team from Columbus, and a team from Bloomington.
Wow.
So looking forward to getting that started.
Where's that at?
It'll be on the main turf in the field house.
Cool.
Yep, so we're looking forward to getting that going. And it's hard to believe, but we're really starting to plan for our fall and Christmas events as well. So
Did the lacrosse teams come to us or?
we have a lacrosse instructor, that's the coach at Rock Holly,
So
and he's been like
kind
for
of
a year now, like trying to get ramped up. And
Yeah.
we finally got 4 teams that are willing to
Great.
play. Look forward to watching it.
I love the newsletter. Absolutely. love
Kids love Mud Day, don't they?
Oh, they do like my dad.
Wow.
it. All right. Anything else from you? Thank you, sir. Fieldhouse report.
Hello, you should have a copy of the field house report. I just wanted to kind of mention that we're in our final 3 weeks of hosting summer camp. And then also after that, we will be hosting the after school and the before school at the field house. And then we are working with sports teams on rentals at the field house right now for fall and winter.
Are we talking, are you at liberty to say, are they like
Oh, yeah,
soccer,
so
baseball? I mean, I'm just curious.
actually one's lacrosse that we're working with right now, Center Grove Lacrosse.
Okay. Are they building their own facility? Lacrosse at Center Grove? Maybe they'll get the idea. All right. Anybody have anything else for you? Thank you, Rick. Community Center report.
You guys have a copy of my report, if you have any questions.
You've lost a few ticket items there, a little bit down, but nothing to be concerned
Not,
about.
not yet.
No. So,
Overall, we're up for the year.
yeah, I thought the numbers still look real good. Consider the time of year. Okay. Nothing else for Sharon? Thanks, Sharon. Any other business from the public? Any other business from the park board? Members should have received a copy of the claim sheet. If there's no additions or corrections, it'll stand as presented. And if there's nothing else coming before this board, this meeting is adjourned.
Open.